Talk to you about your buddy here,
Yeah.
Alex, and then also, do you know Lance Sherriff?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What's your name?
Timothy Ciangiola.
Ciangio?
Ciangiola. Ciangiola.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Well, here's the deal. Obviously, Alex just got arrested.
I know.
Lance just got arrested last week. What do you know about that situation?
Honestly, I didn't know anything about anything that was going on with Lance. Personally, me and Alex had stopped by Lance's house because Alex has all of his stuff over there. Prior to his parents moving from over by Croft area over here to the Highlands, he took all of his tools and stuff, and since he was hanging out with Lance a lot, he brought all of his stuff over there to his house. And he was not really staying there, so to speak, but had his stuff there. So we were over there looking for his phone because he had misplaced his phone. So we were digging in the back of the car, pulling out all the crates and stuff. And all of a sudden, I hear this bike coming off of 44, and it's like, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And he comes flying by the house, right? And then he turned around, come back, and literally he was just like flaunting on it, like, that's what a jigsaw sounds like, And
now this is what day is this?
I don't know the exact date. I could pull it up on my Google Maps, possibly.
Was this when y'all were hanging out at night over there?
Yes, that was the same night. That next morning is
Friday?
the one that you arrested. That next morning.
Okay.
That following
So
night.
that was probably late
Thursday night.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, late Thursday night,
Early
Friday morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Lance had drove by, turned around, come back. He's like, that's what a jigsaw sounds like. So he's like, you want to ride it? And I was like, me? And he's like, no, you don't know how to ride no street bike. And I don't, so, I was like, whatever. And he's like, you want to ride it, Alex? And Alex was like, yeah, I'll ride it. So he rode it to the end of the road and back, and that was it. All of a sudden I come to hear that, because I'd gotten dropped off somewhere by Alex, and Lance had left or whatever. And then all of a sudden I hear that they were both arrested and that he was getting accused of stealing the bike because his fingerprints are on it.
Well,
and honestly, he didn't have anything to do with it. He was with me that whole night. And I have Google the timeline for my history, my maths history, to verify it.
Well, your name was mentioned all up in that night by both of them. We just wanted to get your statement on how you don't keep yourself out of this whole situation, because what you just said is complete total bullshit.
Sorry?
Yeah. No, that ain't how that whole night went down.
That is exactly how that night went down. I'll prove it with my Google Maps.
Go ahead. I'd like to see your Google Maps.
This isn't my phone. This is my mom's.
Oh,
Just
okay. So now you don't have,
it.
okay. All right. So you don't have Google Maps.
Oh, no, I do. It's on my phone that's in the car.
Okay. Well, that is an inaccurate statement
not.
of what
It's very
happened
accurate.
according to everybody else.
Well,
And your
everybody
name
else
was
is
listed.
wrong.
Your name was by both of these guys, but you're trying to protect Alex, so I know you're your buddy.
Yes.
All right. And fine and dandy, be buddies with him. But your buddy and Lance and you,
Okay.
I think we're all up in that together.
No.
All right. And
Nothing to do
you
with it.
apparently were able to somehow or another sneak your way out of it.
Sneak my way out of it.
Yes, sir. By not being there whenever you got arrested, whenever they got arrested. But they both said that you were with them.
That night.
Yep.
Doesn't mean that I was there when
Okay.
they...
Well, you said your fingerprints are probably on the bike because you took it for a test ride. So when
I
they
did
come
not.
back,
I said I did not. He wouldn't let me ride it because I don't know how to ride street
You're
bikes.
sure?
For a fact.
your fingerprints aren't going to be
Go
on.
ahead and DNA it.
Okay, we will. Where are you living at now?
3742 East Johnson.
What do you know about some scooters that were stolen out of the Highlands and ended up at Lance's house?
I don't know anything about it.
You don't know nothing about it, but we got about 3 of them missing. And Veronica started running her little mouth, trying to keep her man out of trouble.
I'm sure she did.
Okay.
What
And
about,
guess who she pointed at? Everybody but her man.
Word of mouth.
Good. Well, keep playing games.
I'm not playing games,
Just
man.
saying,
I'm
dude,
not a
keep-
thief.
keep-
I'm not a.
keep hanging out with your shitbag buddies.
This isn't Grand Theft Auto.
Keep hanging out with your shitbag buddies. Keep stealing stuff.
No, I'm
Because
not
gonna tell you
stealing.
something right
I
now.
don't
Y'all
steal
got a
shit.
target on your backs.
I don't steal shit.
You hear what I said?
And the only reason
You
why
heard
I'm
what
in
I
that
said?
vehicle is because I'm getting my mom a ride to the fucking
Okay.
food and
Taking her
children.
to Bible study or some shit?
Huh?
Taking her to Bible study or something
Bible
like that?
study? No,
Yeah,
the fucking children and families.
Okay, good. Maybe she needs to learn how to be a parent so she won't have a little
Listen,
piece
you can go
raised.
fuck yourself.
Okay, well fuck yourself too and go have a seat in your car.
Thanks.
Bring your phone over here. See you again.
Okay,
All right.
you will see me.
Dad, can I talk to you again?
Cause he just said that you're a bad parent and then fucking that this
You
and that.
don't talk like
Fuck
that
you,
to
man.
an officer.
No, he's good. He's gonna be a little shit bag as well. Okay.
You're a fucking scumbag.
Talk to me, please.
I saw it like I see it because you see how your kids talk to me.
Well,
Cause you're a piece of shit.
Stop,
Okay,
Timmy.
well, I appreciate that. Come talk to me, please.
I get, bro. I get. But don't let it get to you, bro. Bro, you should have heard the shit they were saying to us. Just fucking calm down. You need a drink?
Ma, don't even talk to him.
Timmy.
Don't even talk to him.
Timmy. Let her fucking do her thing, bro. Take a fucking sip of Coke, dude. Take a fucking sip of Coke. Take a sip of the Coke. Told him that you stayed Shady Terrace.
That's fine. He just told me that everything I said was bullshit and a lie and this and that, and the fucking, and that Ronnie fucking pointed fingers at me, and then I was all up in it, and I somehow found my way to slide up out of it, like. No. What?
they would like to ask you to show on your phone.
My phone's dead at the moment. The car's dead at the moment.
Time, if we could all make an effort to clear your name, they would
Yeah.
like you to show them
Yeah.
that you were nowhere
Yeah.
around. If you have that,
I have it. I already told him I would. I have no problem.
okay, so he just needs
It's his mouth that's a problem.
Stop,
Got
Timmy.
the answer to everything.
Yep.
Fucking A,
You'll see.
man. Jesus Christ, dude. Yes, sir.
How about you, sir?
What about me?
Got your phone going?
Yep.
No, everything's dead.
You gonna stop stealing stuff in Citrus County?
I had nothing to do with those bikes.
All right, just wanted to make sure you knew
Yes,
what was
sir.
going on, because like I said, dude,
I
it
mean,
seems like everywhere the three of you guys go, it appears that something's kind of turned up missing.
you wouldn't believe how bad my luck is just on like wrong place, wrong time.
Okay.
This is the third time today already. This is,
All right,
you know.
well, let's figure it out,
Yes, sir.
all right,
No,
let's
I
figure it
agree,
out.
100%.
because people are getting victimized.
I,
Didn't have anything
I hear
stolen
you.
from you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very
Fun.
recently, actually, just picked up a bunch of stolen stuff from me.
Okay, all right. Well, see what happens. Maybe your luck will change, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please don't be a dick to him, dude.
I'm not gonna talk to him ever again. If he talks to me in the same way that he talked to me earlier, I'm not gonna be able to fucking hold it. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna physically try to hurt him. I'm just gonna tell him he's a piece of shit. She's talking too much. She's gonna like incriminate us somehow, some way.
Shouldn't have nothing, dude. Shouldn't have nothing to do with any of it.
I know. Here, thank you. He just really got my nerve when he said what he said about my mom.
That's my place to say how my mom is as a parent, not his. Especially when I've been busting my ass begging you for a fucking ride to take my mom to fucking children and families and do all this shit and get food in the house. And then you want to sit there and down my mom, talk and degrade her like that? Nigga, I don't know you. I didn't come to your mama's house and start talking shit to her. But yeah, I'm sorry. That's where we should be.
Private jet.
That's what I wanted to do. Either private or commercially.
They're flying like fucking low, aren't they?
I don't know. But I'd definitely be your pilot or co-pilot. Wingman, so to speak.
You see why though? Like I don't ever want to leave or fucking do anything. Like
Oh, I know now.
when I drive, it's just.
I never experienced anything like that. I've never had him in my face like that. Like fucking sitting there. Just fucking like, if anybody's lying, it's him. That's all bullshit. He's like, yeah, and you're gonna pull it up and prove it? That's a bet, nigga. That's a bet. And when you see that we were at no places that any of that bullshit was taken from. That motherfucker was talking like y'all pointed the finger at me like I was some mastermind fucking